Hey, what's going on, guys? It's DK back at you with another video here for this Showdown slate here on Tuesday. So we got Portland Golden State. This is gonna be more of a quick video, obviously, because it's only one game, but I'll try to break it down as best as I can for kind of my strategy for this Showdown slate. There's a big tournament on DraftKings, $20 entry, 100K to first. So yeah, let's jump right into it. Obviously, we still got no KD and we still got Boogie. So that's a lot of usage to go around for Golden State. And the big news for waiting on for Portland is the availability of Rodney Hood. If he plays, that's going to kind of continue to muck up that Portland rotation. But if he's out, that's going to open up some of these some value guys for Portland. So yeah, so basically with Portland and Golden State, we know where the offense is coming from. We know it's Lillard and CJ on the Portland side, and we know it's Steph and Clay on the Golden State side with Draymond getting the peripheral stats. Like these, these five guys here, I want to try to get four of those guys in my lineup just because we know where the offense is coming from. We know it's going to be coming from those main guys, and then fit in a couple of value guys from there. So really, I have no issue with any of these five guys up here. Again, I want to try to get four of them in my lineup. So you can kind of pick and choose there. It's definitely viable here, picking four and then going with a couple of value guys. Now, could you go more the mid-tier? You got guys like Iguodala, Minu, Collins. Yeah, but I just really don't think that's the best option on the slate. Iguodala is fine here at 10.5. If you want to go maybe three of these guys, let's go actually to the utility price. If you want to go like three of those studs and Iguodala, then a couple cheap guys. And then you got a Minu here at 6.2. Again, I think it's perfectly fine. If there's no Hood, I think that's going to open up some minutes for a guy like a Minu a little bit. Harkless will probably play some extra minutes. Maybe even Zach Collins gets a few extra minutes. Evan Turner will probably get a few extra minutes, and then Seth Curry. The Hood injury is pretty big here. Let's talk about the free square, in my opinion, here is Enes Kanter at 4.4. So obviously he was playing some pretty big minutes here against Denver. Denver plays more big. I know the matchup here, not the best against Golden State, doesn't match up that well. Golden State likes running small ball. So I definitely think Kanter's minutes are going to be limited. But I still think they start him. I still think that he plays probably a minimum of 20 minutes. I think that's a safe floor for Kanter there. And then, maybe if upside to 25, maybe even 30. I don't know. I don't think he gets up there because, again, Golden State likes running small ball. I see Portland matching that. So, but yeah, at 4.4K, that's just too cheap. Even, again, if he only plays 20 minutes, I still think he gets you there. So, I think Enes Kanter's a free square there at 4.4. And then let's talk about some of these other guys. So, Harkless, I think would be my favorite, value guy here if Hood misses. I think Harkless would get, the biggest boost. He's the guy that, fills up the stat sheet in other ways, rebounds, assists. I know the minutes haven't really been there, but, someone's got to guard KD. They need someone to guard Draymond. So, I really think Harkless is a solid option here. And then Looney at 3.6, also like him as a value play. He's just been playing really well here for Golden State. He's going to play right around 20 minutes. The bigs for Portland, not the best defender, so I think Looney can do some damage here at 3.6. So I do like him as a value play. Sean Livingston, I don't think we have to go there at 3.2. I think he's just priced up a little too much. So I'm kind of crossing him off. Evan Turner, another value guy you can consider. Him and Harkless would see a boost in time here with no Rodney Hood. The minutes have been down on Turner as well, but again, we kind of have to go with some of these value guys in order to get some of these stars. So don't mind Harkless, don't mind Turner. Seth Curry at 2.6, he'd really have to get hot from behind the 3-point line to get you there. I just don't think he matched up well here against Golden State. Portland got away with running small ball with 3-guard lineup against Denver because Denver kind of likes running a 3-guard lineup. But with Golden State here, it's Steph and Clay, and then they're going to run KD a lot at the 3. So I don't think they can get away with running 3-guard lineup out there with Seth Curry. So for that reason, I'm probably off him. The really cheap guys, McKinney, Jerebko, I don't think we have to go there. One guy that I would consider for really, really cheap here would be Andrew Bogut at 1.2. So started against Houston, played 12 minutes. Obviously, was not that productive. But normally this guy, when he gets minutes, he's going to be productive. Obviously, the matchup is good here against Portland. I assume he's going to start, and he's probably going to play 12 to 18 minutes. I'd assume he plays the first shift in the first quarter, the first shift in the third quarter, then maybe picks up another shift throughout the game. But that's kind of my thoughts. So I think 12 to 18 minutes is a viable range. And at 1.2K, obviously doesn't have to do much there. So I do like Bogut as a really cheap guy here. I guess another guy you could consider is Jordan Bell if Portland matches the small ball, which I do kind of assume they're going to. So Jordan Bell at 1.2 could crack the rotation, maybe play 10 to 15 minutes. He's a little riskier. I think Bogut's safe just because I think the minutes are going to be there if he starts. Again, we have no confirmation. I'm just assuming. Obviously, if Bogut doesn't start, then I'm going to prefer whoever starts in his place. But yeah, I think Jordan Bell, another guy you definitely can consider. So let's go back up to the mid tier here. So if Golden State runs more small ball, I think they could run maybe a Minu at the 5. They could run Zach Collins at the 5. Again, these guys are perfectly fine. Again, the minutes I think might go up a bit here on some of these guys, but I really just prefer getting 4 of these stars in here and fitting them with a couple of the value guys. So if I had to rate the cheap guys here, I think it's Enes Kanter 1. I think he has the most upside here at 4.4. I think that's a free square. Again, I know the matchup not the best. He's probably going to be limited, but I still think he can get you there in like 20 minutes. And then my second favorite, it's tough. Just for the price, Bogut is really cheap here at 1.2, so I do like him. I like Looney. Again, he's been playing pretty well here. And then you got Harkless, Evan Turner. Both those guys would see a boost if Hood misses. Now, if Hood plays, that's just going to muck up the rotation where, it's going to take away minutes from everyone here. Hood will probably play, if he plays 20 minutes. So that's going to limit, Harkless. It's going to limit Evan Turner, Seth Curry a bit. So yeah, that would be a downgrade for all those guys if Hood does play. But yeah, really, again, we know where the offense is coming from. For both these teams, it's these main 5 guys here. So I really think getting 4 of those guys in your lineup, and then pairing them with a couple value guys, I think that makes for a solid build here. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for today's video, guys. If you have been enjoying the content, please like this video, subscribe. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section down below. It's also important to follow me on Twitter. That will be in the description below. I'll give my thoughts. Basically, if Rodney Hood gets ruled out, I'll give my thoughts there on Twitter. But yeah, I'll be back for another video on Wednesday breaking down that Showdown slate. So I will see you guys then.